All right, folks, we are out in the woods and I am doing some gear testing with the new tent. It is breezy out today. I think the winds are supposed to be up to 10 miles per hour. It's been sunny and overcast. There is a possibility where it could rain. I don't know if it will or not. So let's see how it goes today with this tent, with possibly rain, ventilation, condensation, all that kind of stuff. It's not an overnight adventure. I'm just here for a few hours at this location, and we're going to test things out and see how she performs. I'm going to lay inside of it, see how it feels with the wind blowing against it. I have it staked down as best as I can for now, so hopefully she'll perform well. We're going to find out. All right, folks, as you can see, I do have the mesh door zipped up for now, so I don't let any bugs in. A few have been trying to get in, so be careful with that. But yeah, so I'm tucked away inside of the tent here, and I really need to keep a low profile because where I'm at, I call it my secret location. I don't want anyone to see or hear me, so I really should speak with a lower volume. But as you can see, I do have my backpack inside, close to the back side, which I can actually lay down on, as you can see. So I still have plenty of room. And again, this is me facing with my feet towards the door and not even really touching the screen. And that's from this position here. Again, plenty of room, arm's length from here. I can sit up, and I have plenty of height from here. And as I mentioned, I actually pulled out the two sides to give a little extra room. But what it does is it does raise the bathtub floor up a little bit. So that's something I'm going to have to work on to fine tune that, to make sure that that stays at a level with the ground as much as possible. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, just in here and going to test it out for the ventilation, condensation, and if it does rain, how well she performs. The winds today are at about 10 miles per hour this afternoon, so it's going to be interesting to see how well she holds up. But yeah, we're just going to chill for a little bit, relax, and I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. Alright folks, I'm going to take you down the pathway here to show you where the tent is at. And I love this color because the tent blends in with the environment decently, not perfectly, but decently. And as you can see, right in the middle of your screen, you'll see that big tree, and of course that's where the tent is. But because we're in the time of year where everything is come alive, as the sun hits the leaves on the brush on the ground and the leaves on the trees and all that kind of stuff, it gives off those different hues of color, bright yellows, bright greens, whatnot. But anyways, yeah, just a beautiful spot, folks. And as I mentioned, this is not a overnight camping or stealth camping adventure. This is for me to come out here for the second time with this tent to try it out, to see how it performs with the wind, condensation, rain if it rains, ventilation, all that kind of stuff. I just want to see how the tent's going to perform. I can only be here for a few hours at this location because where I'm at, there are gates that close for 6 o'clock. So I can't be here as long as all day long. Wow, check this out, folks. The thing is, with these clouds rolling in, it's possible that it could rain, and I'll keep saying that it's possible. But if it does, then it'd be awesome because I do want to test this out. But let me show you this incredible view that we have. And I chose this spot for a couple of reasons. One, it is isolated from all the other activity in the area. Two, you have these beautiful views in front of us. And just in general, to get out here to enjoy the day. So, with that being said, enjoy, folks. I'm going to go back to the tent and sit down, have something to eat, relax, and just become one with the environment inside the tent. So I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. So far, folks, the winds have been picking up. It'll be very breezy and then it dies down. Still very cool in this area. About 70 something degrees today. And as you can see, I'm having some Carolina Chipotle Jasmine rice right out of the package. One thing I like about these type of pouches is they're ready to eat. So you can cook them up, you can warm them up, heat them up, all that good stuff. But if you're in a situation like I am right now where you're hungry, you don't want to break out the stove or anything like that, these type of pouches are perfect because the rice is already cooked and it's already flavored. Now, the other day I added just a little bit of water to this to soften it, and that worked pretty good too. So you could do that as well. Can you hear that breeze? Let me show you what's going on. So as you can see, there is some patches of blue sky out there. The clouds have just been passing through. And I'm feeling comfortable in here. I'm not sweating or anything like that right now. So far the ventilation has been pretty decent. There's been enough of an airflow where I feel comfortable in here. So I just checked the weather. It is 69 degrees out. Just want to see what the temperature was. I didn't check for any radar or anything like that. I'm just letting nature do its thing, and we're just going to ride it out for, like I said, for a couple of hours, and then I'll pack up and head back on out. But I just want to bring you guys along for just a little bit today and to kind of experience what it's like being inside of this tent with me, just relaxing, and then I will lay back down as well. But I'm going to continue eating my packet of rice here and just enjoy the wonders of nature, and I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. Alright folks, as you can see, I'm laying down. Time to just chill and relax after that delicious meal of pre-made rice. We got a little friend on the opposite side there. Ah, you're on the outside. No, I'm not going to let you on the inside. Not today. Sorry. And as you can see, I actually pulled out that tie-out point on that side there, and I dropped this so it's more flush as it was in the first time setup. Same thing on the other side. Wow, look at that sun peeking through. It's crazy, folks. We have the sun on this side, more dark clouds in front of us. Wow, this weather's been insane. And as of right now, the winds are gusting up to 16 miles per hour, so probably not the best place to be out with these type of winds, but that's what it's all about, folks, to test out the gear that you have. Sometimes you have to go in weather conditions that are a little bit stronger than others just to see how everything performs. And of course, like I said, then I can report back to you and say, yeah, under 16 mile per hour wind so far, the tent is doing pretty good. No rain, no condensation. Ventilation has been pretty decent so far. Sun is peeking through on this side, so that's awesome. I love this because it brightens up the inside of this tent, as you can see, and this color is just perfect. It's kind of like a happy color, so I like that. All right, gonna keep relaxing in here, folks, enjoying this beautiful day. All right, folks, so as you can see, the bathtub floor is getting dirty because of coming in and out, and all of the debris out there is coming inside. So I will have to shake that out, clean that out afterwards. But as you can see in the corners, I do have a couple of my pouches, my snacks, my coat, and my long sleeve shirt, my bottle of water, bubbly, a couple more bottles of water. So lots of hydration for me today. Let's see. I have my tripod on the side here, and again, being very careful when I put this inside that I didn't poke any holes inside of the floor here. There are areas where, like over here, it's like some sticks or some roots that might be sticking out that I wasn't aware of, but I do have the mat underneath it to help protect the tarp on the bathtub floor. Let's see what else. Lay back down and let's see. Just been out here relaxing and just enjoying. It was funny because yesterday I was at a different location and I didn't film. I was just out there to enjoy the day, and there was a cloud of what seemed like smoke, but it was actually pollen that just went through these dense woods, and pollen got on everything, including my tarp. And I got home and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. The amount of pollen we've had this year has been insane. So last night I ended up pulling the tarp out and I wanted to clean it. So here's a tip for you. If you're looking to clean your gear and you don't want to wash it down with regular soap and water, or that's just not convenient for you, body wipes. I use these almost all natural body wipes, and they worked perfectly. It wiped down all the pollen. I used like 4 or 5 of them because there was so much pollen on the tarp. But by the time I was done, the tarp was nice and clean, all the pollen was removed, and I could pack it back in my pack without all of that powdery pollen getting all over everything. I even wiped the pack down with the body wipes as well. So there you go, folks. Body wipes, more for than just your body. You can use it on anything that has a surface that needs to be cleaned or wiped down, and it dries quickly because of the fact that it has that. Does it have alcohol? I can't remember. But anyways, there's your tip of the day. Body wipes to clean your gear. Oh yeah, it works. Alright folks, so it has been an excellent day today. Spend some time inside of the tent, as opposed to the other day when I was out here for the first time setup, where it was hot and humid and sticky and just very ugly conditions, very to little no wind at all, and I was feeling that. And even though I was inside of the tent, I was feeling it. Whereas today is more comfortable, 69, 70 degrees, winds kicking up, 16-mile-per-hour winds, which honestly for me, that's actually a good test to see how well this tent performs under those conditions, where it's a little bit breezier, to see how solid the tent is. And she's held up very well on that factor. Like I said, I did release that buckle on each side to give the tent more breathability with the rainfly pulled out more, but also to see how the wind will perform underneath that. Again, the ventilation has been excellent inside of here. I'm nice and comfortable. The other thing I didn't mention, and I'm going to show you, is inside of the tent you do have these mesh pockets that extend like this. So you do have that on one side, and then on the other side you have the same thing. So if you do have some things that you want to stick in there, you can. But overall, I'm impressed. The tent for myself, again, is working very well. And then I will do an overnight adventure one of these days. I just have to set the date, set the location, get all that squared away, and then do an actual overnight camping trip with this tent and my gear. And I'm just dying to get out there and do that and show you guys how well everything performs, whether it be a beautiful day like today or whether it rains or anything like that, who knows. But I definitely will do that very soon. All right, I'm blabbing too much, and I do need to pack up, get myself out of here. I have other things to do today, but I hope you've enjoyed just spending the time with me inside of this tent and just seeing how well it performs. As always, folks, get out there, enjoy every mode of life, get dirty with nature, and I'll see you very soon.